Hello, this is Pessimism. I'll be commentating on this RE0 run with Swordfish and Giga-chan, both known runners within the community. So, Resident Evil 0 is known to be one of the hardest in the franchise. For casual play, it definitely stands the same with speedrunning. Here you start off with the train, which is a very luck-dependent part of the game. I've been speedrunning this game since it first came out, so I have a lot of information with the game. So he's doing Jika-chan, or excuse me, Swordfish is running this on hard, and there are less ammo pickup. There's less ammo pickup. There is the enemies take more hits to kill, and that's basically the gist of the difference between hard and normal. Typically, runners run this game in Chinese. It is slightly faster than Japanese. So typically right here, you take a step back. Well, actually, this is hard, so I guess the strategies are a little different. But generally speaking, you want to take all those two dogs. You want to back up to trigger and to jump through the window, and then you reload accordingly. Now, as Swordfish runs through this train, you will see zombies in every single room, and you will see how this becomes very luck dependent. For those who are familiar with Resident Evil speedrunning, a lot of it is, or rather, those who aren't familiar, there's not a lot of whole out of bounds tricks. Although actually in this run there is. It's one of the few, at least with the original Resident Evil games. And so, yes. Basically, every single loading sequence, which would be doors, stairs, ladders, they take approximately 7 seconds. There is a third-party mod that eliminates them. Not completely, but it significantly cuts the time down. And this Resident Evil game is also the first where you control two characters, which definitely adds a little bit of difficulty to the run itself. Typically, it is beneficial to separate the characters in one side of the other, compared just how Swordfish is right there. He sent Billy to the stairs as Rebecca is climbing up, so it's faster. Not necessarily in this instance, but the thought process is still there, because as you can see, she is in this room. And we are coming up on the where you will see why the train is very annoying. Hopefully Swordfish gets some good luck in here. He's sending the key down to Billy, swaps there. As you can see, he positioned Billy to where it's normally you would have to roll down the stairs, but since he positioned him correctly, it automatically triggers the animation to trigger the load. Swordfish is the current world record holder for this category as well. He has the new game normal and new game hard. And this is where the fun begins. See how it goes. So in this game, baiting zombies in this game is similar to Resident Evil HD Remaster. Basically, you want to kind of run into them, bait it out, and then pull out at the correct timing. However, in Resident Evil 0, the zombies are slightly different. Generally speaking, you want to wait about a half a second to a second before running back into them. Otherwise, their grab animations will still get you. And as you can see here, running through these zombies, he got good luck right there, so that's great. As you can see, it's dangerous. And he has to come back through here a couple more times. Also, that being said, the enemy, generally speaking, enemies in Resident Evil games, once you leave a room and re-enter that room, the enemy spawns reset. However, that is not the case in this game. And he's going to take advantage of that a couple times in the run. But it's also, has its issues, particularly on this train, honestly. But yes. So he's coming up on the first boss fight. Most people call it the Scorpion, but its actual name is Stinger. The trick you're about to see is it was found, oh man, I want to say within a year and a half or something like that. I'm not exactly sure who found it, but it is a very nice save. It doesn't do a whole lot for, say, Wesker Mode or New Game Plus, but for Knife Only and in New Game, it is very nice. So basically what he's doing, this can only be done on 30 frames. So he drops the item in the correct spot, switches to 30. He's going to bait out an attack. He's going to, as you can see right here, base attack, pulls up, grabs the item. Stinger pushes forward, and boom, you clip through him. It, rather, I guess you would say. And switch back to variable. So another thing I should mention, in this game, you want to set your frame rate to variable. You want to turn vertical sync off. As long as you have a powerful enough PC, you will then be able to run this game at 120 frames. This game is locked at 30 frames on console. 120 frames, Chinese is the optimal way to run this game. And so he did a good job hitting that trick. Very good. And now Swordfish will make his way back from where he originally came. Back to good old zombies in your face. Hopefully he gets some good luck. Yeah, generally speaking, when you're coming back through this room like that, you generally just want to run through and hope for the best. Because if you try to bait out the two zombies in the front, which you saw Swordfish, one of them he got grabbed by, the guy in the back is going to have enough time to come up to you. So generally, as you can see, push in, pull out to bait them out. And you saw Swordfish wait a second before running right into it. But yes, he's going to send the ice pick so Rebecca can unlock the door, and then they will regroup. It's always best to position yourself right here. I used to go into the menu, equip weapon on both, and then use the panel opener. Regroup and go down. Now for this room, there's two dogs in here. Now the AI in this game isn't very good. So the strategy here is wait about a second. I'm not sure that he meant to do that. I believe he made a mistake. He definitely made a mistake, which is completely fine. But the idea is to have you both in there and then wait a second and then aim. That way the AI will be able to aim. Otherwise, let's say you come into this room, immediately aim. Rebecca is not going to aim with you because the AI is shot. And yes. So he was able to rebound, so that's fine. It's great. Now he's getting This next item is actually one of the reasons. It's a common complaint is this hook shot. Common complaint in the sense of, you know, it's one of the reasons why people aren't very interested in speedrunning this game. In terms of activity for this Resident Evil game, it is definitely, it's unfortunately one of the lesser played games. And the menuing, the character, you know, I have to control 2 characters, and just the general difficulty are the 3 common references as to why people aren't necessarily interested in running this game. I personally love this game. It's a fantastic video game, great music. Swordfish got really lucky right there, so that's great. Nice. He's gonna come over here. He's gonna go up after he shoots these zombies. As you can see, the AI isn't doing anything, so that's great as well.
今ね、高速アイテムさばきを見せたかったです。でも見せれませんでした。まあでもね、パッと見成功してるか失敗してるかってわかんないから、まあ大丈夫でしょ。大体俺の配信チャット欄しかみんな見てないからね。で、この部屋はゾンビを倒さないと出られないので。
It is possible to get criticals in this game, and that will result in a decapitation, blowing the zombie's head off. Basically, it is pretty uncommon, but possible nonetheless. Now, hopefully, Rebecca was down here shooting the zombies. There are times where she doesn't. And that's just going back to what I mentioned about the AI. She is doing stuff, so that's great. Perfect. That's exactly what you want. You want to make sure you regroup with her before you go through that door. Perfect. And right here, they will be dropping a lot of stuff off, particularly their weapons.
Yeah, すごいね。そろそろ列車が終わるわけだけど、リハーサルした話の内容全くしてないですね。そうですね。はい。ほぼアドリブだね。
You got a cool little cutscene right there. Shows the 2 gentlemen get attacked by the leeches. And here we are at the front of the train. Here we are going to keep Rebecca here, and we are going to get a key card to be able to unlock the brakes, basically. And now Billy must go through the train one more time. Generally speaking, this time it is a lot easier to get through, since triggering this basically it resets enemy positions. There's going to be a zombie right here who's obviously not there before. The zombies that were in the front right here aren't going to be there. Instead, they're going to be in the back of the room, where you have to get a little lucky with whether they bait, whether one of them are doing. Perfect. Good job. One of the STARS members is going to be in here. It's the first zombie you see. I don't remember his name, but that's him right there. Nice. Very good. And that is basically the end of the threat of the train. That guy is pretty much harmless. I guess it's possible to get really unlucky and have him get you, but that's extremely rare. So we have a puzzle here. All 3 numbers have set solutions. Billy gets one, Rebecca gets another one. So for 81, you're going to do 1, 9, the rest 8s. What does Rebecca get? Rebecca gets 3619, the rest 3s. The other one is a 67. And that is the train, ladies and gentlemen. We're now at the training facility. Got to go through some yucky water. The run is it calms down a little bit. It's pretty chill for the coming minutes. It will definitely have its challenges later though. So right here, he's going to set one person down the stairs. He's going to send the other person up the stairs. He's going to separate them. He's going to try to position Billy to be in front of the double door. Somebody comes back through the room, regroups, changes to Billy. He's going to be right in, like I said, in front of the double doors. That is what you want to happen. That doesn't always happen because, for whatever reason, sometimes alternate control or controlling the other characters doesn't work. Very good. Definitely good enough. Now, this is an example of when I mentioned that enemy positions do not respawn, and this is an example of how it will benefit. Right here, wait. He wants that zombie in the white to come closer, just like that. That way, later on the run, Rebecca can run through without the threat of that zombie in the white being in the way. Perfect. There are some zombies where if you are fast enough coming through a door, for example, right here, he doesn't grab right away. You see how he had a little bit of time to run right through him. There are a couple zombies in this game where you can do that. You got good luck with that placement right there. You got the shotgun. The shotgun is going to be one of the main DPSs in this game. And now you just have to run through some more zombies up here. Getting hit right there is almost guaranteed. It's possible to run through them, but that requires good luck. And unfortunately, swordfish did not get the required luck, but that's okay because, like I said, it's very common to get hit right there.
特に最悪なのがもう扉開けるよって時にね、レベッカのキャーって声が入ったからもう最悪ですよ、本当に。脱力感がね、否めないね。タイミングがね、悪いよなって。
They're about to separate again. Get some menuing. Get some items swapped around. Rebecca must go up.
Yeah, これね、出ちゃうんですよ、声がね。
Not a whole lot going on this part. It's just running through these disgusting bugs. And then the iconic birds, which you'll see out here.
Yeah, しかしね、やっぱあれですよ。今回 RIG 初めてだったんですけど、いやなかなかね、来るの大変でしたね。はい。何かあったんですか？いや、途中でね、電車止まっちゃったんですよ。いや、あれほんとびっくりしたわ。
Now Billy must head back to the main hall to go through the door that Rebecca just unlocked. It is important to make sure that zombie flips around like that, because if you do not, the next time you come through, that zombie is going to be right in your face, and he is likely going to grab you. Whereas making him do the 180 gives you the time to come around the corner and take care of business without getting damaged. And now they will be together once again for a short period of time. Swordfish is going to be grabbing the other. Another main DPS, the grenade launcher. See, this is little differences with hard. For example, in new game normal, you do not grab those shotgun shells, but he absolutely needs them because of how much more damage this next boss can take. So we're coming up on another boss. The bosses in this game are a bit silly compared to, I would say, most Resident Evil games. Of course, that is subjective. But yeah, we're coming up on the Centipede, which is officially named Centurion. This Centipede takes a ridiculous amount of bullets to kill on hard mode. So hopefully, Swordfish has a great fight. He wants to try to stun lock him right here, see if he gets it. No. Not necessarily stun lock in that place together or forever, but it's possible to freeze it for a little bit of time and get another shot off. And the shotgun does more damage the closer you are. If he were to shoot right here, you know, it's not going to do as much damage when he's right in the face, like right there. Which is why that stun helps. There it is. Nice. Took a little bit of damage, but that's all right. Whenever you're done with that fight, make sure you reload the shotgun. And now they must go. This is a perfect example of what I mentioned earlier about positioning the characters. Rebecca has to come down here. Therefore, when she comes back through, she can simply regroup, and Billy's right in front of the door upstairs. Perfect. And this, also, like I said, mentioned before, the zombie is back there. Normally, he'd be just where Swordfish ran, and you would need a bait. Therefore, potentially giving the other zombies more time to get towards you. But he was able to run right past it for a clean entry and exit. Also, I should mention that there is luck involved every single time you separate. As you notice, they both say stuff like "come on" or whatever they say. There are some lines that are obviously shorter than others, and and not to mention there's but yeah, there's a little luck involved with that. I want to mention this real quick. Decapitations with the shotgun in this game are really weird compared to other Resident Evil games. Other Resident Evil games, Resident Evil Shooter Master 2, 3, OG1, CVX. It's a very consistent decap with a shotgun. Beat a good, be in front of him, boom. But in this game, if you are too close to them, the decap will not work. And why? I have no idea. But it's a potential issue. So you must be at a little further away than I guess you would do in other Resident Evil games. As you can see, obviously, when Swordfish ran through that first zombie, which was another example of how I mentioned, like, you go into a room, you run into the zombie. If the zombie is close enough, it's like the AI, it's like it doesn't work for whatever reason. And then you're already past them, running through them, and then it works, but they can't grab you. Also, I'll mention the difference with new game normal, new game hard. You do not grab those grenades in new game normal. Also, the grenade pickups are fewer. Like, normally it's 6 grenades. On hard mode, it's not. It's less. I'm going to go ahead and verify that for flame grenades. I have attempted to run hard mode once or twice. So I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh, actually, he's not even going to show right here. Well, we'll see.
何度見たことかっていう、何度見たことかじゃないか。一応バイオハザード1のね、リスペクトの謎解きですね。
Now they're headed towards the area where they just fought Centurion. They have to do the clock puzzle. Well, there's luck in that room too, because remember, I don't know if you remember with those bugs that dropped down from the ceiling, they're still there. So hopefully Swordfish can get some good luck. It's very common to get hit in there. Hopefully he's lucky, but he's probably not going to be. Also, these birds can get you right there too. As you can see, that crow almost got him. Yeah, he actually might get the good luck. He just might. He got a good positioning. Normally, the one that's closest to him is closer to the stairs, and that's where the issue comes. But it's looking good. Nice. It's 8:15, by the way. Oh, close. Nice. That was nice. He got the luck. Awesome. It's close. This is another difference in normal. Too normal, rather. You don't grab that herb. And another example of how, you know, instead of running all the way down the stairs, see how this time save adds up. It's beautiful. This next room is potentially dangerous. You have a couple zombies. Generally speaking, the first zombie is the one that determines whether or not this is going to be a good. That guy we're standing right by the fireplace. Okay, nice. As a subtractor back and exit the room. Boom. Perfect. Not a whole lot going on in this part of the game. It's pretty filler. Come across a leech man in about probably like 45 seconds. You get to hear the cool music. Also, looks like the regular grenades are 6.
FPS がめっちゃ下がってるんじゃん。大丈夫？戻った。よかったわ。誰か操作してないこれ。大丈夫か？ちょっと待って。めっちゃ70とかに落ちてるぞ。これどうしたこれ。これまだ昼間の
The leech men are pretty much harmless. As you run past them and throughout the run, but if you stand with them and an actual, you know, trying to kill them, they are dangerous. Now you get some luck right here. You want 0A. 0A is the optimal solution. Let's see what he gets. He got 0A. Perfect. That allows Billy to be right here. Rebecca has to go to the second right here. There, boom, just like that. This allows Billy to come outside on the like to the side, and he's able to go right there. Otherwise, if you the other thing you would get would be 2D. Billy has to be on the opposite side, therefore just making everything, you know, more stuff in your way. Not fast. This is another zombie. I'm not sure if he's gonna go for it, but on your way out, it's a zombie where if you're fast enough, you can slide past him and he'll miss grabbing you.
すると OK って感じですね。うい、そう操作誤ってるよ。そうですね、チェックメイトを
This puzzle is pretty simple. Although you must be careful of pushing that piece too much.
ついでに近くにある焼夷弾入手しますね。そうですね。ゼロハードだと
He's gonna grab the flame grenades.
なんでガンガン回収してきます。いいね。
Let's see if he goes for it. He baited. Okay. Perfect, though. He didn't get grabbed. That's what matters. No damage. Nice. Now he's going to regroup with Rebecca. And now we are headed to the underground part of the training facility. And this is definitely one of the dangerous parts of the training facility. So we start going down here.
でホールのところにある天秤に両方乗せて重さを釣り合わせると、地下へ向かう扉が開きますので、今度は地下に行きます。
For those of you who do not like spiders, now would be a good time to look away because we're going to come across them right now. Big nasty spiders. Look at them. Yuck. So the spiders are able to damage you, just like I guess you'd say normal damage, and they're also able to poison you. I guess I should mention caution and everything as well, just for those who aren't familiar. So generally speaking, in Resident Evil games, when you get put, depending on the game, in this game, red caution, danger, or poison, well, basically your character will hold their side. It's like they have a tummy ache. This slows down their movement. And that's generally, you know, why people have for healing items, because generally speaking, you're gonna get, unless you have an absolute godlike run, you're probably gonna get put into caution, and so that's why we have the heals and everything to so you can get your running speed back to max. You got good luck with those spiders down there. Those things can be very mean sometimes. So now we have to come back through this room. This room is dangerous. You have to run through the group of zombies that are in here. Nice. That's right. The one of the white went back to the other, to like the red door. That's right. This puzzle is pretty simple. It's up, up, down, up, up.
この後レベッカが猿に襲われて下に落ちちゃいます。それを助けに行こうというお話。
Now Billy must go save Rebecca from falling into a dark hole. And now we are introduced to some very annoying enemies known as the Eliminators. These things are absolutely obnoxious. They can stun lock you. They can hit you. You get hit. You have your damage. Animation. They can just hit you even through that. They are ridiculous. Very obnoxious. Hopefully, Swordfish is able to steamroll them without issue. Here, there's a slight chance that they're going to intercept him. Hopefully, that does not happen. Perfect. Now, once again, for those who do not like spiders, look away. Because we're coming across some more of them. Nice. Alright, spiders are gone. They'll be back shortly, though. Don't worry. You have to look away again. In New Game Normal, those item pickups are not required. These acid shells are, though. And now everyone's favorite Resident Evil reptiles come into play. The hunters are here. Hunters. He wants to have the flame grenades equipped. So he's going to shoot one of them right here. He's going to switch to the acid grenades as soon as he fires off one flame grenade. And he's going to finish them off with acids. Unlucky. Very unlucky. That's the hunters are mean. They're very dangerous enemies in this franchise. Very nice. Took them both out. Took a couple hits. That's all right. Those things are dangerous. They're in Resident Evil 3, CVX, HD remaster of this game. They're nasty. Spiders are back. If you want to look away real quick, if you're not a fan. Nice. Okay, he did a little bit of a risky play. They're leaving Rebecca in the corner. And there she comes running around. Interesting. I actually have never seen that before. Kudos to Swordfish. So the Eliminators take one at... Oh, wow. I can't believe that hit him. Unlucky. They take one acid shell each. And as you can see, here's the red caution animation. As you can see, Billy is moving slower now. Fortunately, there are some heals coming up. This puzzle's a little weird. I don't even know what's going on in the puzzle. I just know the solution, honestly. Has something to do with like one animal hunts the other one or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But yes. We're here to get a tablet. The first of 3. We are now headed back to the main hall, but first, Mr. Swordfish is going to be healing up Billy. And then he must go through that room I mentioned with the zombies, with a big old group of them. Is he gonna use both of them? Yes, he is.
割とお祈りゾーンですね。
そうですね。
Good play.
さあどんな配置かな。頑張れ頑張れ。おおいいね。
Nice. That was good.
今回はかなり楽でしたね。
優しい配置でしたね。
The next objective is to get a battery and another tablet, which will be deeper into the training facility. We're going to be going back to the room where we originally got the grenade launcher. We're going to use the water key. These bugs are in here, though, so he has to do some slick maneuvering to get past them, just like that. Perfect. I would definitely say they're a little more dangerous on the way out. And we're going to be introduced to some more leechmen with their cool music. They're generally harmless, though.
このなんか嫌な音楽とともに現れる敵がいるんですが、この後も何度も登場してくる敵ですね。終盤まで追いかけていきますね。
いやちょっとやりすぎたかな。でここがね最近俺がね見つけた新要素なんですよね。かなり地味だけど。
We got a couple zombies in here who are generally harmless, although it is possible for the one closest to Billy to pick up some speed and get him.
プレイヤーの視界に入った時にフォルムチェンジするんだけど、そうする前にプレイヤーキャラクターを画面外に操作して、
Good.
視点に入る時間を少なくさせると、フォルムチェンジする前にここの通路抜けれますよというね。なるほど。はい。いやこれね最近ね見つけちゃったんですよ。最近。
Here, Mr. Cohen is be showing off some of his piano skills. Unfortunately, Rebecca didn't learn anything from him. Otherwise, you know, she could have been jamming out Moonlight Sonata right away in HD. That's all right. For those who don't know, this is a prequel to Resident Evil 1, by the way. Now Billy must show off his skills again. Regroup. Now for this, what are they called? Leechman, you want to send Becca up, immediately hold down. Perfect. Nice. Little more dangerous coming out. Little more. We're now going to go grab the last tablet, which is outside. He has Rebecca positioned in front of the door. Therefore, when he comes through the door, immediately regroup and switch. Boom. Through the door he goes.
受け取ったバッテリーを使って、なんだっけ、リフトか。リフトを作動させます。そうすると、なんか大きな箱が降りてきますね。この辺もなんか旧作バイオ特有のなんか押すね。押すものを押すという動作ですね。RE2 ではリストラされてましたね。そうですね。
Not a whole lot going on right here, as you can see. Just pushing this box to position it so he can stand up on it and grab the tablet.
所定の位置、所定じゃねえか。まあいい位置に置いて、
We are nearing the end of the training facility.
3つのレリーフを揃えると養成所から脱出できるので、その最後のレリーフですね。
Gonna regroup, go through some bugs, and use these tablets.
いや、ちょっとこの後がね、怖いな。怖いポイント。この後ね、ガチャが来ます。
ああ、そっかそっか。はい。で、はしごを降りて、レリーフ3つはめる台があるんで、はめましょう。そうすると、別の扉のロックが解除されます。
And the original GameCube release, after you go through this door, the double doors, it's when you would change discs. Just a little information for those who don't know. Now the next song in this next area is phenomenal. Please enjoy it. It is fantastic. One of the best songs in the franchise, in my opinion. Enjoy.
グレネードランチャー必要ダンスが5発かな。
5発素早くはめて殺したいですね。
ちなみにレベッカはあそこに行かないと扉が開かないというよくわかんない仕掛けです。なので必ず
I hope you enjoyed that. So we're coming up to a gigantic reset point. You do not have a run on this game until you get past this. We're coming up on the bat, which is officially named the Infected Bat. This fight is ridiculous. Now, what we're doing here is we're going to try to stun lock the bat. As you see, Jika-chan has like the praying symbol in his hand. You know what I'm saying? That is accurate. Please. You got it. Perfect. Perfect. That is a lot harder to pull off than it looks. The bat is very random. Basically, with just so you want to get into position, you want to wait till the bat is about to attack you, and then you fire. Even then, even if you do get into the correct position, it's possible it'll snap out of it, and then you have to wait again. And by that time, you've done enough damage to trigger the baby bats. Therefore, your grenades could hit them. It is a very, very frustrating spot in the run. He's almost 50 minutes in the run. And imagine, you not getting the stun lock and the run's over. So it's a frustrating spot, but luckily he was able to get that bat out of there perfectly. So you guys could see the optimized, way for that. Perfect. I'm not exactly sure what this area is called. It's a little dangerous, though. We have some hunters in here we got to deal with. You want to send Billy to that area, and Rebecca goes up. It is possible for that zombie to get up. I am not 100% sure on what triggers it, honestly, but it is possible.
あ、そうですね。レベッカ150、ビリ250ですね。
100も差がある。
はい。
He's gonna come in here. He's gonna put this chemical in Rebecca's little chemical thing that she's got. This will be used
レベッカのパーソナルスキル
soon.
薬品を調合できる。
We have a little bit of luck involved with the zombies in this room. You want this first zombie to lunge. Or you could do that strategy. That strategy works.
薬品を回収、調合。
A couple runners have a couple different ways of doing this room. I was not aware Swordfish did that strategy. The other strategy is to run past that zombie lunges. You go grab the stuff he did, run through them, and then by that time, Rebecca will take care of them as you switch to
誰かの足りないアイ
Billy.
テムがを回収して相手に渡し合う。
Although probably for hard mode, that is probably the more optimized strategy, as you can decap them and save shotgun shells. Rather, and if you're doing normal, it doesn't necessarily matter, because by that time, when you get to the end of the game, you're not using the shotgun anymore on normal.
受け取ったアイテムを使って扉を開けます。
This is another great song coming up in this next room, by the way.
あれ取れない。危ねえ。
危ない。ゾンビを避けて、しっかりアイテム回収。OK。
ちょっとね、曲がると
That little line looks real close, but it's consistent.
食らわずにいけてよかったですね。
That zombie always looks awfully close to grabbing you.
怖い位置にいますね。タイム的にどうなんだろうな。ちょっとわかんねえな。
Nice.
自分のラップ忘れちゃったよ。
まあ、とにかく集中してやっていきましょう。
はい。
で、今度はビリーが回収したアイテムをレベッカに送ります。
Just a lot of sending stuff up, sending stuff down right here. Minus the two rooms that are dangerous. This part is pretty safe. It would just, be more on your execution with your menus and stuff like that.
敵なんですかね。
そうですね。ジェームズ・マーカスがもう溺愛してやまない。
ヒル。
はい。ヒルですね。で、この後ね、また怖いとこですね。
そうですね。ハンターだけ。
はい。
We have another this next room coming up. There's some luck involved with this.
アイテムを回収するっていう。
The zombie, not the one, right? The one he just ran past. That one. There is a chance that that zombie is going to stand up and be in your way when you come out of this room. It's a little nuisance. As long as you don't get grabbed, you lose a couple seconds. You will generally be able to tell whether he gets up or not after this door animation. You hear like a zombie.
この部屋から脱出します。
素早く。OK。
And now we come into the most dangerous room in this area. There are two hunters in here. Hopefully Swordfish is able to manipulate them and get out scot-free.
危ねえ。
Darn. Oh, good. He's able to slide past it right there. Nice.
ここもね、
That could have been
こう
ugly.
なんだろう、私の見つけた新要素というか、ハンターに関してなんですけど、ハンターが本格的に動く前にレベッカで接触すると動きが鈍くなるというのを最近見つけましてね。
はい。これを接触すると鈍くなるっていうのがレベッカ限定なんということで。
そうなんですよ。なんかね、ビリーだとダメなんだよね。
なぜか。
はい、
不思議だ。
そう、今のところもね、失敗しといていってあれですけど先にね先行してくるハンターに対して奥に陣取ってたやつがね、動きがちゃんと鈍くなってるはずなんですよ。
Not a lot to really say about this area. Basically, right now he's going to position Rebecca into this room. He's then going to take Billy to set to bring that railing thing towards.
いやもうね、受付済ましてる、ちょっと受付の人がね、名前言った時にちょっと顔がこわばりましてね。
The solution is 4863.
あんまりね、ちょっと、びっくり、危ない危ない。また喋るのに夢中になってたわ。
It mentions earlier with like notes of where you would, how you would solve that. It's in the notes.
でこのロープウェイ乗り場が、合流地点となりますね。
そうですよ。
でロープウェイを起動するためにアイテムを集めます。
いや、さっきの練習してる時もね、私がちょっとしたなんか不穏な動きをしたらすぐ上の方がさっと来ましたからね。
察知能力がすごい高いですね。
すごいですよ、本当にね。
This is one of the last times we're going to use the, so that's going to free up some space, which is going to be good. Swordfish has set up the menu for Rebecca to be able to take on the tyrant.
機械の電力のなんか入出力の調整をしているみたいです。
で、ロープウェイが起動しましたよと。
We got to do all that one more time.
で、戻ると
First, we must send Billy on his way, though. He gets knocked off by an eliminator right here, which shows in the cutscene, but you're not going to see it because he's going to skip the cutscene.
ムービー飛ばしちゃいましたけど、猿とこの擬態マークスに襲われて、ちょっとビリーがね、ボスシュートされちゃいましたので、しばらくはレベッカちゃんのソロパートです。
ビリー君は没収となります。
And the hook shot is done, my friends. This is the last time we must use it.
再び、機械この部屋で入出力の調整をして、
I barely missed that item pickup.
いや、ここでね、ようやくフックショット君とお別れですね。
お役御免ですね。はい、
ようやく2マスね、使ってたアイテムとお別れできます。
結構圧迫するからな。で、ロープウェイに乗り込みます。で、中にある死体から、マグナムを入手しますね。
Here we're going to be getting our last weapon,
マグナムがとても強い。
the Magnum.
とてもじゃないけどクリアできないですね。
もうこれロープウェイ移動完了してるんですよね。
はい。
なかなか分かりづらいよな。
一応ね、ムービーがあるんですよ。飛ばしちゃってるけど。 でこの辺からなんかどっかの作品で見たことがあるな。
そうですね。ここは昔のバイオハザード2の裏辺で登場した、エリアにものすごく似ている構造ですね。
We're gonna have another hunter in this room. The setup is to get the key, hug the wall, and so you don't trigger its slashing attack. You trigger its jumping attack since it can't slash you, so it still sees you. It jumps. You'll see right here. Hug the wall. Perfect. If you get too close, that hunter's gonna slash you, and has potential to stun lock you and put you into red caution. If that were to happen, there's a fast in the upcoming room as a way to salvage your health.
アイテムを使う作業とかも全然全く一緒なんだよね。
そうターンテーブルで起動させるという一連の動きがね。
でこのターンテーブルで移動するとなんかもう景色がパッと変わります。
ここもなんか見たことある。
We are now coming up on another boss fight.
ここ見たことあるんだよな。
ありますね。
First, you get a nice little cutscene with Enrico, who's part of the Stars team.
アイテム回収したら、ターンテーブル奥にあるエレベーター
This cutscene's actually a little sad, that one that he skipped.
プロトタイラントと
Basically saying Rebecca said I never saw Enrico again. So here we come up on the boss fight. This is Proto Tyrant. He's a little goofy looking one. You want to wait till he turns around to a certain position, fire, so you can keep him in like a cycle. You see how and you're gonna reload and repeat. Boom.
少し待つことで、
Just like that. Perfect.
ヒットさせることができて、なんだっけな、よろけがモーションが長くなるのかな。それで一気に押し切れるという感じです。
プロトタイラントはなんだろう、失敗作だけあってどこの方向から打っても弱点の脊椎と心臓に当たるんですけど、心臓の方が、ひるみモーション的に有利なのでそちらを狙ってます。
Swordfish is going down here to pick up some extra Magnum rounds, which will be required on hard mode, not required on normal. You now go to the level 4, and we are at the last part of the game, the last area. This is a pretty fun little puzzle. Basically, each, as you saw, each spot that Swordfish selected, the lights would expand to additional, positions on the little screen or whatever it is.
ここら辺はね、倒す時間がもったいないので。おー、ぶねえ。
あ、なんか珍しい動きだな。もっと画面手前にいるはずだったんだけどな。
We are making our way towards Billy. Not a lot going on, just going through these rooms.
回収して、
いや久々のビリー君
ですね、ビリーと再会ですね。
はい
降りた先か。
And here he is.
で、今度は来た道を戻ります。
でこの先でもバイオツーリスト
Our next objective is we need to get the valve handle. After we do a time-consuming puzzle, which requires Billy pushing lots of crates.
下に降りて、大きな箱を押して、まあ道を作って、
Now, the optimized strategy for this was found by another runner by the name of a trance. It shaves down a considerable time from this puzzle. However, if you mess it up, your run is dead because you are forced to reset the room.
真ん中の柵を動かすのはこの1回だけです。
通常の押し方ですと2回は必要なんですが、押し方を工夫することで1回減らすことができます。
あれ画面が止まっちゃったとチャットが来てるぞ。
I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now. But
大丈夫でしょう。
ちょっとなんだよ順調に来たのにな。こういうアシストしてくるからね。
まあ配信だとね、こういうのはつきものですからねで、水を注入して、
はい
まあなんか箱がうまく揃ったので道ができて、でやっぱりバイオシリーズおなじみのバルブハンドル。
did his game crash or something?
あ、ラジオ配信になって、あ、俺の声聞こえてるんだ。じゃあ俺の声だけ聞いてくれてればいいですよ何よりも大事だからね、俺の声ってのは。
そうですね、配信でもゲーム画面より声を求められてますからね
いや、私もね、かつてはね、イケボで名を馳してたこともありますからね。
そうなの？
そうですよ。わあ、主さん声かっこいいっすねーっていうことを言われてた時代もあったんですよ。
I just had a gigantic skip from what I just saw. I have no idea what happened, but something happened. I have no idea what happened. Continuing, he's going to try to run perfect. There are a couple hunters in there. He has to run through. Hopefully they play nice. Unfortunately, they do not. Oh no. This is bad. Very bad. Oh, man. That was extremely close. He was one hit away from death. Wow.
なんかね、素直に行かせてくれないっていうかさ。
I would assume he'd have some safety saves, you know, to rebound in case anything went wrong. So good thing he did not have to utilize them.
付き合いがあるだけありますよ。
あったのは今日が初めてですよね。
そうでしたっけ私なんかね、なんかにどこかになんか所属するたびになんかね、出禁になったりとかしてますからね。
まあ
Swordfish is making his way to the final Tyrant encounter, the third to the last boss.
いやマジで今止まったんだって本当に信じてくれよ。止まったんだって。おやばいこっからちょっとなんだろうこう引き戻されてるよちょっと。何やめてちょっと怖いんだけど。どうなってんの。
はい、ここからボス戦ですね。はい。プロトタイラント2回目。ここで初めての2人で共同戦闘ですね。
So the strategy here is to use Billy to basically stun lock the Tyrant and have Rebecca unload with the main DPS.
あんまりよろしくないですな。よ
ろしくない。
いや怖いね。いや実はね実家じゃね気がついてないかもしれないけど、はい。実は練習中も。
This song is another cool song.
そうなの？はい。そうだったんですよ。あんまそこの練習は見てなかったからな。
いやこの後もね怖いな。いやしかしね最終通路のハンターの動き初めて見ました。
初めて？
はい。私このゲームのタイムアタック8年やってますけど初めて見ました。
Okay, you got good luck with the zombie. There's a chance that zombie's going to be right in your face as you get the camera change.
RTA の魔物的な感じですかね。でもなんかいろいろ起動させたゴンドラ、荷物用運搬のゴンドラがあるので、その中にレベッカが入って別エリアに移動してきました。
いやでも危なかったなハンター。
ゲームオーバーは覚悟したよ。
マジで怖かった。
The next objective is being able to put, get Rebecca and Billy back together. We're going to need that battery, and we need Billy to get it, as he will let, Rebecca stand on him to get it. We have an interesting enemy here. It's the Lurker. This giant frog can swallow you whole. They're pretty easy to dodge, though, as you can see. But if you are one of the unlucky few to get swallowed, at least, I don't know, you get to see a cool death animation. I don't know, but here we are. They're back together. Now some more of those yucky bugs are coming through.
取れないんだけど。
でバッテリーの中に入れるバッテリー液
を作りました。
作るための薬品調合して液を作るって感じですね。でちゃんと使えるバッテリーが出来上がるって感じか。
The next objective is we're going to be using all those fancy chemicals that Rebecca has to make a functioning battery and then grab the last key card to get to the final boss. Basically just running through the areas we've already seen. There's actually a cool little trick right here. So let's say you positioned Rebecca correctly there. And you went into the menu with Bill, and then you did your business with Rebecca, and then you select it to send it up. The box will go up, but Billy will not go with it, so you will need to do it again. It is a funny little, I don't know, glitch. I'm not sure what that would be called, but yes, it's pretty funny. We're now on our way to Marcus, second to last boss. We got a couple zombies, a couple bugs to get past, but they're pretty free. It's possible for our lurker friend to get those big frog or toad, whatever it is, to jump up right there too. Perfect. He got good luck running through them. Didn't slash them. This is the last room with normal enemies. Okay, good. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen, to Marcus. A very dangerous fight. Here we go. It's possible, as you can see what just happened right there, the Margus will like try to go for a lashing attack, but if you fire, it's possible to do what they just did and send him back. Getting grabbed like that is pretty common in this fight. He's gonna finish the fight with the shotgun. It's obviously best to be close. Perfect. They must use the keys. They then will go into the next room to get ammunition and healing, and we are off to the last boss fight. Here comes Queen Leech. Nasty troll. So the first fight is going to be based off of damage. Good. And now this next part is when we need to open the valves. This is based on, you want to use your weapon to basically keep the Queen Leech off of Rebecca. This is easier said than done. There's some luck involved with this. You gotta go like right there.
がレバーを回してビリーは踊り役という
いや
感じになります。
これがね
Perfect.
良くないですね。うんレベッカちゃんレベッカちゃんレベッカちゃん
頑張れ頑張れこのねレベッカの AI が
いやレベッカちゃん
頑張れ頑張れ。これで球を打って足止めしたいんですが、あんまり打ちすぎると今度球が切れちゃうのでね。
That is perfect. Never mind. Queen Leech decided to. Oh no! She's sticking on him. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is what you.
ゴリゴリ押してく
He needs to be careful to not get slammed too many times here, though. Otherwise, he can end up in some trouble. Although I believe he has a fast still, so even if he does, he'll be fine.
足止めはできてる。
あれなんかおかしくなったぞ
レベッカがちゃんと動いてるかどうか。
He's basically trying to body block Queen Leech right here. That's the plan. And only fire when you absolutely must. Oh, he got lucky right there. Nice. That's the thing about this boss is that even during cutscenes, the boss can like still do stuff like that, and you can't do anything about it. So you just have to hope that that doesn't happen. And now Queen Leech is swarming Rebecca.
大丈夫大丈夫 ?OK OK OK いいよいいよ。それでレベッカ
Perfect. And he should be fine now. Yeah, he's good. Perfect. That's the end of the run. Did a clap, clap at everyone in there. What's up? Good run, good run. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Resident Evil 0. I will say that this Resident Evil game actually, when you play on hard mode, the game actually becomes hard. Generally speaking, Resident Evil games are tracked via the IGT, not RTA. And I hope you enjoyed the run. I'm Pessimism. I appreciate you checking out the run, supporting this this marathon. Good job to Swordfish Jika-chan. And I am out of here. I appreciate it. You guys be safe. Hope you had a great season, holiday with your family if you celebrate. Much love. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of the marathon.